Welcome back, everyone. Tracy Marceron's creativity never ceases to amaze me, and this latest project is certainly at the top of the list. What exactly are these?
Well, you can turn them into sketchbooks, journals, list books, appointment books, whatever you want to turn it into. You start out with 2 canvas boards, and I love to just do some freestyle painting. I also love to use a variety of materials when I do artwork. So
yeah, you've got some 3D going on there, don't you?
I love textures. Yeah. So you just start out with regular canvas board, very inexpensive. Put them back to back. And then drill a couple holes on one side.
Okay.
Where you'll have your binding.
See, and this is why I'm doing this segment and not Wayne, because
yeah, we know he would hurt
very
himself.
Scary with this. Yes.
And then that's the fun of live TV, though.
Yes, absolutely.
Run that drill right
That's
through
a
my
good
hand.
point. Yes. Glad we didn't.
So after you put a couple of binding holes, then you're just going to put a base coat on this, and just choose some colors that you really like. I would like to use a lot of water in this kind of situation, and just quickly brush that on. Don't really think too much about it. Use a lot of water, and then when you add other colors, the colors will flow together.
Oh, I was going to ask about the water, but okay, you explain it.
You know, you're just going to do this kind of thing, just a wash.
Let so an abstract kind of look.
Absolutely abstract. And all you're really doing is filling in the background of this.
Okay.
And as this starts to dry, it changes. So don't get too fancy with it. You know, just mix it together, fill it in, and get a splash of color. Also coat the edges. And on the back side, coat the little bit of canvas that's on the back side of this.
Okay.
And then in my books, you can paint the back side if you want, but sometimes there'll be, these are really inexpensive ones, but sometimes there'll be printing here from the company. So I like to then find a piece of scrapbook paper and just cover that inside of that.
Very pretty. Gives it a polished look.
Now, if you want to incorporate a composition book, I did test this out last night. This is just a regular composition book. You can put all 3 pieces together, the book, the 2 canvas boards, and drill the holes all at once.
So it
goes right through.
Okay, perfect.
Just make sure you have a big enough drill bit and a charged up drill. And then this one here, I just added a little bit, and you can see how the back started out.
Beautiful.
That's how it is when it all blends together.
Yeah, I love that.
And then I just incorporated a peacock feather and some beadwork, glitter, and wrote a little birds of a feather on there. So you can also have them open this way. If you wanted to do, say, a photo album and do maybe a piece of artwork on the front that you let your 3-year-old do. And then from then on, it could be an art notebook, and you could keep little drawings and artwork in there. So I just say, you know, something that you can do your own style. Don't follow any directions. Just, you know, go with it. And then you're going to attach these little binding rings. And they come in different sizes, so depending upon the composition book, for example, I used a bigger one because there's more layers to go through. If you're going to go with just a few pages, then you can use the smaller one. You're just going to push that through those holes that you drilled and clip that. And after you've clipped it, you can then, for example, on this one, where it's kind of like a nature theme, I tied some raffia and some different color ribbons that complement the background pictures. So it's very, very unique pieces of art. You can decorate the back if you want to. I kind of feel like if you're going to have that sitting on a counter, you probably don't want stuff that's going to get beaten up on the back. So just to leave that empty. But you can make these specifically for people with their interests
Or for yourself as well. Yeah.
And if you know what, if you don't like how this turns out, just put more water on it and put more colors on it, and you can change it within 3 or 4 times.
Love it. Great idea. We also want to mention a big performance coming up this weekend.
Yes, the kids at Next Generation Theater have really been working hard on Guys and Dolls Jr. It's a great musical. I've been watching the rehearsals. It's going to be a great show. Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday. And 2 weeks after that, we have Fiddler on the Roof Jr. by our other half of the older kids.
All right, Tracy Marceron.
So check those out.
Thank you so much. We'll be
Thanks,
right
Joy.
back.